back to the channel. My name is Hope and this is Mission Keto, and today's video is a grocery haul, but it's kind of one of those grocery hauls where I really didn't need a lot of groceries. We have a lot of meat that we got. If you didn't see my 4th of July video, I hit a goal with Primal Queen in June, and they sent us a bunch of Butcher Box meats as a reward. So we have a lot of meat, which was much of a blessing because I only spent $90 on groceries. And a lot of this stuff was like health and beauty stuff. We didn't really need a lot of food. So, and you'll see, I got a couple of other fun things. And I thought I would do my grocery haul a little bit different. I will show you the stuff on the counter, the food stuff, and like sponges and mouthwash, you know, shampoo. I did get some bubbly for Andy. They were 3 for $10. They were like, only had one orange cream, a lime, which he likes, and then the third one I got for me, Bellini Bliss. That one's a really good one. But there were a couple things that I'm just so excited about that I wanted to share with you. So you guys know that we like the Mission Impossible movies. And last night we barely watch DVDs anymore because almost everything is available online, but you have to pay for it, right? You have to rent it now, which I find is funny. But so Andy was like, I'm in the mood to watch The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio. If you haven't seen that, it's a great movie. And so we would have had to rent it. And I said, well, we have it on DVD. So I was down there looking, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot we have every single Mission Impossible movie except for the last two. This was on clearance at Target. This is part one of the last two, I guess you could say. So the one that just came out, this is part one of that. And it was on clearance. So I'm so excited. It is a Blu-ray and I'm just excited. And then I also went to, everything that I got today was from Target except for this item. I went to TJ Maxx because you guys know whenever Ralphie's eating his food as I'm filming, you hear the bowl hit up against the, rest of it, and it's loud and it's annoying. And although I love those dishes, I was like, I can't do it anymore. So I went to TJ Maxx and I got this. It's like, you can see, no matter what he does, it's snug in there and it's not going to make the noise. And it was only $12.99. I was so excited about this. It's kind of like cookies. He's got a green one. I don't think it says this on it, but Feed Me and Thirsty, big deal, but it was still cute. So I'm very excited about that. So no more noise. And then the other thing, we're Star Wars fans, huge Star Wars fans. And I've been seeing all over the place that Coke is making cans with Star Wars, characters on them. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. At first I saw it was at Disney only. And I was like, oh man, I gotta go to Disney now. But then I've been seeing on TikTok that they're at Target, everywhere that you can buy sodas. And so I've been paying attention to the boxes when people are opening them and which characters on the box are the ones that are in the cans. I know a lot of you are probably fast forwarding right now because this is just ridiculous, but it's exciting to me. Well, and it's Coke Zero. So I might have some of these. I've got to open it and see what's in it exactly, but we're going to at least keep the ones, one of each unopened. But I peeked, so the one that had Darth on it and Leia and Yoda, I was peeking, and if you look closely, you can see Darth Vader there. And so that's how I knew this was the one I wanted. So I was really excited about that. So those are like the fun things that I got. But I got home and my book of the month box was here. So I figured, why not show you that haul too? Let me get my knife to open it. I haven't shared, I don't do really book things anymore on here, but I always like to share this because I do have, if you're ever wanting to join Book of the Month, you can join your first month for $5. That's it. And I'll get a free book if you do that. So I know a few of you have done that, and thank you so much, but it's just one book a month. It's a hardcover book, which some people prefer paperback, some people hardcover. I like both. But they have so many different books to choose from. Like you could get a thriller, you could get a mystery, you could get a romance, you could get just a contemporary, nonfiction. So pretty exciting. This month, I actually got an extra. I got an add-on too because I've been seeing a lot of reviews on this one, but this one is called Among Friends by Hal Ebbett, and it's about friendship, these families that are like best friends and they go on vacation together and lots of dramatic stuff happens, and it just looked really like, let's escape in that, right? This was the add-on that I did. This was actually, I don't know what month this was book of the month. Oh, it doesn't say on the back, so I guess it's just an add-on, but My Friends by Frederick Backman. I have Anxious People from him, but I have not, you gotta be in the mood for certain books. And I started it and I just could not get into it. And I have heard great things about it. But this one I'm hearing is like a tearjerker too. You know how that goes for me though. I have such high expectations and then I read it and I'm so disappointed. But it was like $11 to add this on to my box. So for a very nice hardback book, you know, pretty cool. And then you get a bookmark every month also, which is helpful to me, but they have funny little quotes on the back. It says, "Is this spot taken?" So that's that. So I'll have that link down below if you're interested. Yeah, it's fun. I love it. You know, sometimes I skip a month because the books don't seem interesting to me. But sometimes I add on, so as you can see. So I'm going to pull the camera off of the ring light and take you over to the counter and show you the actual food-ish stuff that I got. Okay, so here we go. See, not a lot. It's just a nice small little haul. So I needed some sponges. I needed some of these cleaning erasers. Today we spent the entire morning cleaning the house, like top to bottom. I was wiping down the cabinets. I was wiping, you know, mopping the floors, all of that. And we had erasers and we were like, you know, we have like a bar where we have some chairs there and your feet kind of hit the wall and scuff it up, and they just took all of that off. So I thought maybe I'd get some more of those, but it was amazing. Whoever came up with these things, just amazing. I got some more of these little melts for over here because this has just been melting forever and there's no smell coming out of there now. So I needed some more, so I got that pineapple lemonade that smells or sounds like it smells delicious. I got some mouthwash. I got some shampoo because I have a lot of conditioner. I got some tahini, and the only one they had was the low reduced sodium. So it didn't matter, but this is for a recipe coming up soon, so stay tuned. I got some celery sticks for a recipe also. This is funny though, because a lot of times you pay for convenience with these, you know, they're already cut and cleaned and all of that stuff, but this was the same price as a big bag of the celery also. And you know, it was probably about the same amount of celery too. So I was like, I'm going with the convenience this time. Got some of these. These are the sandwich slice pickles. If you've seen me make the sandwich with the shredded cheese and the pickles as the bread, it's delicious. I've made it a few times and I thought maybe I'll make it again this week for lunch and I can put it in my carb manager and see what the macros are for it so I can kind of have an idea for a meal. I got some half and half. We're definitely going through less of this now that Andy's not doing dairy or coffee anymore. I'm going with this again. This was just so delicious. It's just a nice, quick, easy meal for me. And then I thought I would try the chicken enchilada one. I know I've had it before, but it's been a while. So just got a couple quick and easy meals for me. Got some Greek yogurt because there is a recipe that I'll be making soon that I wanted to have Southern Keto's bagels for. Remember I made those recently and tried them out and they were pretty good, but I think for this recipe that I'm going to be making, the bagels are going to be delicious with it. So stay tuned. I got some tuna because Andy and I both like tuna. And then I got some more eggs, and these were the least expensive of the pasture raised this time. And I think they're also on the Ibotta app, but I think Target had these for like $6, $6.08 or something like that. It was very strange. And then I think they're on the Ibotta app, so I'll get another little bit off. So hold on. All right, so that is my grocery haul. I know it was not as exciting this time, but I wanted to share with you some of the finds that I had. I was so excited about the Coke cans and then getting this because I just said, we need this one. And because we had them all and it was on clearance. Who doesn't love a good deal? So that's everything. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed. Have your notifications on because I think oh gosh, I don't know, but I'm finishing up my first series video tonight for dinner, and I'm hoping to have that up maybe Sunday or Monday. So stay tuned. I'm really hoping that you guys like this. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.